Ghost guns have become the weapon of choice for more and more criminals in Rochester. Just this morning, RPD recovered one of these homemade firearms during an investigation. Mackenzie Mislin joins us in the studio with the latest local and federal efforts to get these untraceable weapons off the streets. Mackenzie.
Yes, Teresa, RPD recovered a ghost gun while executing a search on Auker Street this morning. On the federal level, new legislation could create another measure to further prevent ghost guns from coming into New York State. Ghost guns are either handguns or long guns that do not have a serial number on them, making them harder to trace. Lieutenant Greg Bello with the Rochester Police Department says these types of guns are becoming a growing problem for Rochester over recent years.
For example, last year we got 58 of them. We recovered this year alone. We're at the end of July and we've already recovered 50, so we're on pace to far surpass the number from last year, which has been growing since I believe 2020. We got about 16 of them.
However, ghost guns can also be homemade with a 3D printer. New York State currently prohibits the purchase of a 3D printed firearm and the online sale of them, but there are no restrictions on making your own. U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand wants to close that loophole with her newly announced legislation, the 3D Printed Gun Safety Act.
This common sense legislation will make it illegal to publish or distribute the digital blueprints that allow for 3D printing of firearms. Those who shouldn't have a gun also shouldn't be able to print one.
And while Bello says they aren't seeing many of them on the streets yet, it doesn't mean more won't pop up down the road.
We are starting to see some 3D manufactured guns or parts for guns that are popping up here. Thankfully not too widespread, but certainly there is an increase with that, and we're working with the lab to identify some of the characteristics of these guns and hopefully track back where some of these guns are coming from.
During the recovery of the ghost gun on Auker Street, 3 individuals, 21 and under, were taken into custody and charged with the criminal possession of a weapon. Teresa.